So we're back in the Kingdom of Leon. Our older king has died, and now we play as King John the First of Leon, who's 20 years old, so a nice young king. So first of all, we need to look through. So our dependency size is too big, probably because we're not particularly good at our job. We can usurp the Duchy of Mercia, but I don't think we care about that. Kingdom of Galicia will be lost on succession, so you better check that out. So Matthew Craigerwes, did we nominate him? We'll nominate him as our even though he's older, just because he's the safe option at the moment for the dynasty. We'll call upon what allies we have, apparently only one, for our current wars, which we're continuing. Our war against the Muslims in the south of Spain. So we have many prisoners, it seems. We can probably afford to release this guy to make everyone like us more. We can ransom this sheik back. No one's willing to pay for him, it seems. We'll try and sell him back later. Now it's worth checking to see who hates us. So it's important to try and keep people in our realm on side, obviously. So currently there's 3 dukes for the people immediately below us, and they're the ones it's most important to get to like us. So we'll send them some gifts. I'm going to start with some money. Just to boost the degree to which they like us a bit immediately. So our heir now is Matthew Craigerwes, who has no titles at the moment, so maybe we should grant him our extra title. So we have Leon, so Angers and Anjou. So it's quite some way away, which means it would probably be best to transfer it, because our control over it will be limited. Don't know why we're engaged in this war against the King of France. We're going to try and stay not involved in it, essentially. We've got some men up there, but not many. So we'll transfer Anjou to Matthew. And that's okay. Let a bit of time pass. Okay, we also need to check our council, make sure we have the best people for the job. So we're probably going to have several guys who are better at the moment. Now this Duke wants to be my marshal, even though he's not quite as good as this guy. I am going to promote him so he likes us more. We want the best spy master we can who does like us. So we've got considerable improvement in our staff. We'll merely get them researching away. Perhaps engineering a claim somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. Okay, we have plenty of money at the moment, so maybe we could invest in a bit of improvement of our castles. Improve our manpower, I think. Save the rest of the mercenaries. Luckily this king seems to have inherited a fortune. Sultan. That's an amusing name. Okay, they might send quite a large army actually, so this could be an issue. Currently we've only got the Duke of Meath on our side, which might not be enough. It's quite likely that we're not as popular as our more prestigious ancestor. There's not much we can do about that at the moment. We have a holy war to win. A lot depends on how large a force the Almoravids can send against us. So our king's stats are very unimpressive actually. So I guess we'll have a new William. Now, what are our ambitions? No valid ambitions. We should try and ransom this prisoner when possible. For the extra money, because we are actually losing quite a lot with this king because of his poor stewardship. Oh, Amelia Black Phoenix died in a suspicious accident. That is quite suspicious. Well, who knows what foul play was at work there. Depre, Black Phoenix, and get her educated by one of our dukes, help them like us a bit more. Maybe we should look into who we can marry matrimonially. No one of interest matrimonially. Well, currently she's not of much value. But we'll wait and see. That might change. Now I would have thought we were winning this war. So I'm not sure why our war score is that bad. Well, they control Toledo. I think I need to capture Toledo then. Oh. We lost our steward. So appoint a new steward. There are not many good stewards in my realm. Should I appoint a Muslim as my steward? I don't think that's really in keeping with my position. Mayor of Toro? I guess we'll have to go with him. Get him researching away. Craig Hesses? Oh, not sure what's going on there. We could get the Duke Garcia to handle that one as well. We can head back and take on this army shortly. We'll see where he's going to siege Salamanca by the looks of it. So we'll just quickly relieve that siege, then we'll head back, because I'll probably try and relieve Cunco immediately. Just good to keep their numbers down, because gradually they'll build up their forces again, and then they'll be able to rival yours. So you more or less have to run them down. Sometimes they'll just be a lot faster than you know. I think there's a few different wars going on simultaneously here, which is to our advantage. Right, I can finally have an ambition. That took long enough. Misclicked. So I think we should aim to improve our stewardship first. All his stats are frankly awful, which isn't promising. One of our weaker kings so far. Oh yeah, we could reform the laws. That's a good point. Just saw the King of Castile reformed his laws, so it's a good idea if we can improve our crown authority. High is fine. We don't really want max. So we need to slowly work Leon's crown authority back up. I don't think we can revoke any of these guys' titles now since it's been so long. Yeah. Or it looks like we might have some trouble dislodging these Muslim forces soon, building up a lot of manpower. Gonna head back and take them on. Keeping them busy. As long as we have one army sieging, we will eventually be able to capture their territories. I'm going to actually try and chase them this time. Long way around, but might catch someone on the way. Pity our allies don't seem to be helping us in the war, but I guess that's the way these things go. The King of France is in trouble, this King Guchard. Having a lot of difficulties. They're going to relieve Kuncha, it looks like, soon. See if they hold their ground against our force out of the south. Looks like they're going to. So we'll have to increase our military force just so we win a bit more convincingly, hopefully. So I decided to chase after them there. Okay, so bookkeeping is an underappreciated art, and we've taken it upon ourselves to master it, and we've gained a clear picture of the realm's finances, improving our stewardship by 1. We've got to do that like 7 times, I think, so not a great deal of hope for that. Well, looks like our mercenary forces are being kept busy. Oh, apparently the Burgundian War's over. Gain the charitable trait by accepting pennies. I don't quite understand why accepting money gives you a charitable trait. Pope just dies. I don't think that'll impact us too badly. Oh, Duke Humphrey found an independence faction. See, even though he likes me, he's still a treacherous bastard, basically. Oh wait, no, is this one who doesn't like me? Duke Humphrey, that's this one. We always forget I have these random territories in Italy. So we're going in again, it looks like. I guess we'll have to join the engagement. Guarantee the win. Oh, it's a tight one this time. Oh dear. A huge enemy army has just turned up. Might well we'll lose that battle. Yeah, I guess it's the Almoravid force. very large army. So I think I'll stand down our actual troops. That leaves us with only 1,200 men here. I think he'll get run down quite quickly. It's unfortunate the Almoravids seem to be able to concentrate their full force against us here. It's also a pity we can't call upon others for aid in this war. I think you could ask the Pope for help. But looks like you can't. That's a bit of a blow. Oh, this mercenary force has been wiped out, I think. More or less. So we'll stand it down so we stop losing money. So rapidly undoing all my work. That larger force there's not much I can do about. Offer him a white piece because I think he has one. We lose prestige and, and piety, but there's not much we can do. So our dangerous faction, this Duke Humphrey the Great. He actually has a decent opinion of us. His power will go down as our army is restored. It was a difficult effort there. We obviously need to wait till these guys are a lot busier before I can do much. They control some quite impressive block of land. It's a good time to just consolidate our strength a bit, I guess. We'll release this guy as well. This guy dislikes us too much for me to want to release him. Another faction. A little bit of strength. Not huge though. I like the way we release this guy from prison, he immediately forms a faction against us. How long are our guys unhappy for? So give it 8 months, then we'll try and maybe try and pick off another individual province. Looks like they've had twins, it looks like, which is good. Who should this one be then, I guess? Another actress. Who have I done so far? Well, we'll just call this one Monica. And this passing time will also give us a bit of time to try and improve our stewardship, which should increase our income. I haven't got particularly rich provinces, unfortunately. I need to capture some richer ones. So the approximation of how good they are is how many holdings you can have on them. Generally coastal ones are better than inland ones as well. Oh dear. My character dies, I'll now play as Prince William of Leon. Why is that? I think the Great Craig has just died. Which isn't a complete disaster. We can try and train this guy up. Maybe he'll be okay. It's a bit young at the moment, so hopefully I'll survive. So what happened to old Craigie? He Rufus' brother or his son? I can't really remember. There's been a bit of a succession of kings recently. I have no idea what relation he was. We can open the family tree actually. Matthew of Anjou? Oh yeah, maybe it was Matthew of Anjou. Yeah, it was Matthew, wasn't it? Craig's son. Alright. That makes sense, I think. Yeah. So Craig of Anjou. Because I didn't give him this title, he's yeah, and he's a hunchbacked, ambitious, deceitful, greedy shadow, apparently. Put in a quick additional expansion of our main province. Do I have any claims I can press? So I can press on my fellow Christian kingdom. That probably wouldn't be ideal though. Everything's peaceful for now, it seems. Crusade for Aragon. Now that's good. That's something we can go for. So where is Aragon? Is Aragon this one? Or is it this one? I'm not entirely sure which one it is, but we'll definitely join the Crusade. Finally, a proper crusade for us to engage in. Surely the Pope will accept our offer. It'd be pretty alarming if he doesn't. So who are we at war with? That entire massive province. That's great. Gonna march all these guys over then. And maybe we'll recruit one mercenary division as well. One of the smaller ones, which doesn't cost too much, preferably. Monthly costs 9, I guess, it's the lowest. The Irish band. I think this is all in the Kingdom of Aragon. So we're charging over like any true sons of Christendom, which is the Great Crusade. And the way the Crusades work is that whoever has the largest contribution to the war score, if you win, gains the territories. And I'd quite like that to be me, although, yeah, it's hardly guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. So if we can get to each of those provinces first, we stand a reasonable chance of... oh, we gain Crusader, which is pretty good. Day Assault. We'll siege these provinces, if we can. Which I think are all in Aragon. We're charging in. With what men we can. For God and the Holy Church. We won a little battle, pretty minor. So this guy wants me to reward him. I don't entirely understand. That guy's in prison, so I don't think I need to get him on my side. A blow was struck. It's hard to tell where the main enemy forces are with all this going on. Okay, that guy still doesn't want to get ransomed. Should I ransom this guy for 70? We'll save it and we'll ransom him if need be. One rebellious count is not too significant. Oh dear, does that mean we have a heretic? Yeah. Had to imprison that skillful bishop for becoming a heretic. Can't have any heretics doing our crusade, I mean. That might bring down the wrath of the Lord upon us. Let's see how we're doing. Who's done the most work? I have, which is good. Now it's a bit unfair because this, oh, it's the Pope. The Pope's doing actually most of the fighting. I'm just sieging every single town. I guess the way I'm approaching it is quite expensive though. Peasants of revolt in Minorca, oh dear. There's not much I can do about that at the moment. So we have an island rebellion against us. Wow, this crusade is going quite well. We haven't seen the main enemy force though, whoever comes out of the Almoravid provinces. That'll be the real threat. Oh, Wilaya of Jack has finally fallen. I've gained 100 prestige and 100 piety. That's handy. But we haven't won the war yet. I'd quite like to add the Kingdom of Aragon to my possessions. Oh. Just keep you up the offensive on all the fronts that we can. Prince William of England and this random woman. Who is this random woman? My kinswoman. She doesn't have any claims. I'm probably not going to use her for anything else. She's not that closely related to me, really. So what's that? She's probably a reasonably good candidate. The church preaches celibacy and my friends try to lure me into hedonism. I can try some pleasures. So this is a glorious crusade. So if we successfully win this, we'll gain the entire territory of Aragon, which is substantial. We're going to educate this child ourselves, just so he's not a complete failure. It's a bit laggy again. There seems to be no vast Muslim horde riding to the rescue of their patriots, though. I'm just going to quick save. So we're back on the crusading warpath. Just had to take a short break there. Getting a lot of events suddenly. The Mayor of Alicante. Not sure if I dealt with the lag issue very well. Let's appoint a new spy master. Duke of Murcia. Maybe a risky appointment. We'll just try and finish up this crusade before we quit. I know we want a siege. I caught my son William lying to me again straight to my face without even batting an eye. I almost had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. Even I am impressed. Deceitful's an okay trait for a son to have. Should make him useful. Who the hell's Duke Gonzalo? My spy master. Oh, that's not going to be good. We are gradually winning this crusade, though. Just checking if I can ransom that guy. Could ransom this guy for a tiny bit of gold, but I don't want to let the heresy spread. Ooh. This is a huge army. That is quite problematic. I don't know what's happened to the forces of Christendom at this critical juncture. Guess we should assist this battle over here. Sorry about that. Oops, I accidentally ordered them straight through an enemy horde, which is not ideal. Oh, time to stretch my green fingers. Apparently resulted in my wife getting pregnant, which is weird. Don't think you hear about that as a side effect of gardening very often. Okay, come on, we won the war. Lost a load of men because of delay of our allies. Guess that's the classic story though. Can we end this war, please, Pope? I think we've won the war. But if you let us keep losing battles, then we'll start losing the war. So we're at 100% war score, but they seem... okay, there we go. So we created the title Kingdom of Aragon. The Lord has granted King John I of Leon victory in the Crusade for Aragon against Emir Ismail III of the Dunid Emirate. Pope Valentine has called for a month of celebration across the whole Christian world. Wow, we got loads of territory off of that. So that's something for us to deal with next time. Wow. So we have to hand out all those provinces. Cool.